Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing you more about my discovery behind the numbers 12, 21, 12 as regards to the Mayan calendar and how it ties into Coral Castle and how it also relates to my magnetic wheel. So let's get started. If you haven't seen my previous video on the Mayans in 2012, I suggest that you watch it. The numbers 12, 21, 12, as in the date December 21st, 2112, what the Mayans were actually trying to show you is what I discovered after doing research on magnetism, electricity, dielectricity, and Coral Castle. And what it all led me to is this at the end. When you take these numbers here, 12, 21, 12, what the Mayans are showing you is that it's a 0 point. It's the same 0 point as at the center of a magnet. It's the same 0 point that's at the center of a black hole. There's nothing but dielectricity there, or the dielectric, or counter space. It's the same thing that Ed Skelton is showing you here with the center of the Polaris telescope at Coral Castle. It's the same thing here that a base 10 square system is showing you, because a Fibonacci has more than just one sequence to it. So there's another way of doing it. So it's like this. This is like a starting point, or a 0 point. Okay? You have your 1 and your 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 4, 5, 6, and you can continue up this way. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 4, 5, 6, and you can continue down this way. So you can add this way, or you can subtract going this way. But it all comes down to the 0 point, which is the 9, or the controller of the cause, or the spirit center of a magnetic field. So this is how it's working. They're showing you magnetism. What they're showing you is this right angle deal. And this is what is driving my wheel, because this is how I have my magnet set up. When you take these right angles and you place them just like this, here's a right angle. So they're showing you this, and then they're showing you a right angle down, just like that. So they're showing you these right angles. Well, when you put these right angles together, they form a square. Or when you look at it this way, they form a triangle. Because everything is triplicate in nature. There are no dualities. Everything runs on 3s, 3, 6, 9. Just like Tesla said, is the keys to the universe. Positive, negative, neutral. Space, counter space, plane of inertia, or 0 point. That's why we have 3D. Things are manifest in 3D out of the 0 point, where there's nothing, because it's the same thing that my wheel works off of. The axle is the 0 point. It doesn't move. Just like the Polaris North Star. That's why the Polaris telescope's pointing at the North Star. This is the controller of the cause. This is the 9. This is the consciousness center. Same thing with my spinning delta T. When you spin the delta T, here's your 0 point. Here's your axle. It doesn't move. Here's your 55. This is what Lead Skelton is showing you. This is what the Mayans are showing you. It works just like this. When you take those squares together, you do that. And if you can put your magnet right in the center and get it just right, it'll do just what this does here. I can get this one a little bit easier to stay. It'll stay right there, and it won't get pulled between either side of the magnet. It'll stay at that neutral center, which is what the 55 is. Because magnetism is a base 10 3D toroidal system. Just like 1 times 10 equals 10, 2 times 10 equals 20. This is how it's working. It's working just like this, with that 3D S curve. Here's your 3D S curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's snaking back and forth and back and forth. And then it's running the other way. So then it can be reversed and run back this way, just like electricity can run back in time and forward in time, because it's always in space and counter space simultaneously. Here's your 0 point. Here's Ed's 0 point. Here's the Mayan 0 point. It's all showing you the same thing. Now, when you look at their staircase on their pyramid, they're showing you the same thing. History Channel didn't tell you this one, though. You heard it here first. Mike Talaske's telling you this. Here's your right angles. It's stepping down, 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 down. The snake is crawling down the pyramid. But the snake can also go back up the pyramid. Just like the snake can go down here, but it can also snake back up with that 0 point at the center. That's why your dollar bill has the 0 point drawn down the center of the S. They just didn't show you the other S curve. That's how everything is working. That's what the Mayans were trying to tell you with 2012. This is super deep stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else. And like I said, you can use it as a basis for mathematical calculations, because you can use it to calculate large numbers, triangulate using geometry, and figure out perfect squares. It's like a perfectly balanced equation. So I think what this is, it could be a starting point for a linear equation in a geometric form. And it's showing you the same thing as a pyramid up, a pyramid down, with that 0 point in the middle. Because delta T has 3 positive edges, 3 negative edges. It's a double tetrahedron, and it's the only shape that can turn itself inside out. So this is what I wanted to share with you in this video on my discovery of 2012. It's not an end point. It's the beginning point. It's where everything's emulating from. Thanks for watching.